And welcome back to another Tuesday night in the Big Exclusive Podcast. Super excited for tonight's show. Got some people on deck already on the Facebook. I got to ask y'all for a favor if y'all on the Facebook right now. I would definitely appreciate it if y'all shared the stream. Just look in the lower right hand corner. Tap that share button for me, please. So that way, you can help the podcast out. You can help the channel out. That way, people can tune in and they can have some fun with us tonight. I feel like tonight's show is going to be super dope. We got a special guest co-host coming in the building. You guys seen him? If you listen to the show or if you watch the show, um, he always commenting. And tonight he's going to be live on the podcast with us. We got my guy Big Rol in the building. Shout out to everybody who's sharing right now. Don't be shy. Hit that like button, hit the heart. You can spam the hell out of it. All it does is help us with Facebook's algorithm. Let them know we live and direct on a Big Exclusive Podcast. Murph, special happy birthday shout out to you, Murph. Natasha Murphy on the check-in on Facebook. She decided to join the pod. Well, she tuned into the podcast tonight, and it's her birthday. I want to wish her a very special happy birthday and many, many more. Super dope lady. Murph, I hope you really enjoying your birthday. I'm trying to put a little gift box together for you because you are a dope friend to me, and I really appreciate you. We got our girl Dawn on the check-in. Dawn, good evening. Good evening. Everyone's. But again, if you're out there on the Facebook check-in, please share it. If you tuned in and it's the audio podcast and you listening to it right now on Apple or at any other place you listening to the podcast live, do me a what are you on the brand? What did you just do, bro? Damn, like that was mean. Yeah, I don't know how you did that. I don't like that. Nee, shout out to everybody who wishing Murph a happy birthday. Like I said, if you tuned into the Big Exclusive Podcast, I don't have fans. We don't have fans. We only got family. Everybody wishing Murph a happy birthday. Shout out to Nee in the building. Um, she definitely stayed locked into the Big Exclusive Podcast, and we appreciate her. Right now, let's pay some bills. Let's get our sponsors not out the way because we appreciate our sponsors. But before we jump to the podcast, we got to show them some love. Shout out to my guy. Um, oh, Dawn, we'll see you when you get back. I appreciate you sharing and all that, but we'll see you when you get back. Um, let's show some love to our sponsors, man. Shout out to Bestie Booth. If you're looking for that 360 camera for your next event, make sure you holler at Bestie Booth. That's Bestie Booth on Instagram. Shout out to Critical Shot Studio. That's my guy. If I look good or if I sound good, it's his fault. You can blame it on him dying over at Critical Shot Studio. So he's also, one of the executive producers of the show. So shout out to him. Shout out to iCraft Mart. If you need that homemade soap, whether it be black soap, vegan soap, everything on iCraft Mart is crafted by the people. Lotions, everything. So if you need, you know, some good old moisturizer, you know what I mean, run over to iCraft Mart, pick up some products from our next sponsor, Shea Harmony. Shea Harmony offers all natural products for the body, with their whipped shea butter being their most exclusive item. Shea Harmony's whipped and scented shea butter is sure to keep your skin moisturized, soft, smooth, and soothes cracked skin, and also leave you smelling amazing. Shea Harmony also offers natural soaps, beard and hair oil, essential oil remedies, and more. Shea Harmony products can be purchased at www.icraftmart.com. Shea Harmony, bringing harmony to your skin. So shout out to all our sponsors, as well as The Money Is Where It's At LLC. If you guys can see, that's the shirt I'm wearing tonight. The Money Is Where It's At LLC. Shout out to my producer, dropping them on. Um, Big Rol is supposed to be on the show tonight. He's in the comments. I'm not really sure why. Um, but but we'll figure it out. I'm going to send him a message. Hopefully, he's able to join tonight. He's definitely our special guest co-host on the show tonight. He on a check-in. He in the check-in. As a matter of fact, oh, he at Punchline. What in the devil's advocate is going on with you, bro? Why are you there? Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna bring in my co-host right now. Shout out to yeah, I know why he had Punchline. He thought today was Thursday. The live show is Thursday, the 16th at Punchline. No, like Tuesday night is the regular show. We go live from that's a special edition. Thursday. It's definitely not funny, Rol. I am so sorry. Um, but let me bring in, my co-host right quick. Um, comedian, one of my favorite comedians. I don't know. Top Flight. What's up with you, brother?
Hey, what happened? Who down Punchline thinking the show is tonight?
Big Rol. He's supposed to be the special guest co-host tonight. He still will be. I'm sure he'll make it. Um, I don't know, back to the crib, or he could sit in the car. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure what's happening, bro.
Oh wow.
And now I feel bad. I got to send him some Uber money or something because that was a miscommunication.
Ah, damn.
Like, I got to, not that he's on the bus or not that, any of that. I'm just trying to,
Yeah, some
compensate my
gas
brother.
money.
Some gas money or something. Yeah, like I feel super bad right now. God damn. Top Flight. How was your weekend, bro?
My weekend was phenomenal, man. Did some shows. I was out Old St. Lucie or something in Florida. How about that? Um, I was out there doing a bunch of shows all weekend, so it was pretty dope. Everything was good, man. Making people laugh, and I'm super excited, super pumped about this Thursday. Ticket sales are great. I'm way past my quota, so
Yo, that's dope. I love hearing that, bro. Like I'm super excited that it's going to be some folks in the building. You know what I
yes,
mean?
sir.
I'm super excited. It's not on yours. It's on my screen. It's delayed on mine for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but on yours is live. That normally doesn't happen like that. It's normally the other way around. Like I normally get the delay on the monitor, but now I'm on delay and you. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't know. And whatever. Um, let's go with our girl Crystal on the check-in. She said, "Is this a stage plug for Thursday?" Hey Crystal, I wish I was that fucking clever. I really wish I was that clever, but I'm definitely not that clever. And shout out to you, Crystal was nice enough. She donated 2 tickets because she won't be able to make it to the city, so she can come to the live podcast this Thursday night, September 16th at Punchline Philly. Roll already down. He might as well he might
he
as well
might
camp out.
he
He
might
might as
spend
well
the night.
camp out down there, John.
He got a whole
Um,
48 hours.
she said,
He
she
thought that Punchline said it.
said,
So
ain't
yeah, yeah.
yo, Big Rol, please let me know how I can make it up to you, bro. But try to get to the crib. I know you're on your way to the crib. Try to get to the crib real quick so you can
I
join
was
the
about to
show.
say,
Because
if
we
he
got to
live
talk
far,
about
he
this,
ain't
bro.
gonna make it. If he
Nah, I
live
don't.
far, that traffic crazy.
Well, yeah. Well, no, I mean, yeah, I guess it's still 6 o'clock. So rush hour is still in full effect. So,
Yep.
yeah, damn, bro. Damn. Um,
I told him
and
do it from his car. Just
yeah,
just log
he
in.
could definitely do it from his car.
Yeah, just do it from his car.
Yeah, I don't like that I'm delayed on this end. But yeah, so the actual live broadcast is Thursday, September 16th, down at Punchline. Um, comedy show. So podcast is live from 6 to 8, and then 8 to 10 for the comedy show, headlined by the co-host here, comedian Top Flight. Bro, you got your set right for the show? I know you was talking about you got some new stuff.
Yeah, I'm throwing some new with the old and the old with the new, and we're gonna mix it in and have it fun. I'm recording it, so Yeah, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be
Oh, you
fun. It's gonna be
recording
special.
it? That's breaking
Yeah,
news,
yeah,
bro. So
yeah.
this
I
gonna
got.
be like a light special or something?
Yeah, for me, yeah, they just recorded my set. I want to just capture the moment. I haven't been in Philly in a while, so it's good to feel the love and receive the love that my city
From the
still
hometown.
still bring with me. Yeah, without a doubt. They
Yeah.
thought a lot of them thought I lived in Florida. They was like, you move, might as well move out
You
there.
might as well. You down that motherfucker see every day now. Seem like you down Florida. Nene said, "Well, I'm lost. What's going on Thursday? Did you miss something?" Hmm. So, Nene, I'm gonna put it on the screen for you. This Thursday, yes, you wanna come down, you wanna watch it live, and then listen. It's like a 2-for-1 special. You know what I mean? You get the exclusive. You get the big exclusive podcast. Myself, Top Flight, Angry Old Head, Big Rol. Hopefully he's still camping out. He'll be able to join us as well. And then Top Flight is headlining. You know what I mean? A huge night of comedy. He definitely got some dope comedians. I seen you release more comedians. We ain't even talk about that, bro. Who just was added to the lineup? Because I originally saw 2 people. Now it's a bunch more people. So who on the lineup come
Nah, well,
first?
what happened was there was some technical difficulties, so we had to remove a few artists, unfortunately, because lack of communication on everybody's part. So, but we reconciled it, we fixed it, we good. It's just gonna be like maybe 2 comedians, myself, Worm, Jason Rogers. That's it. We're gonna rock out. We don't want to hold nobody hostage and be there all night. So we had to cut some of the fat, as they say. So
Nene said, I hope Top Flight not going to be laying down doing jokes because bro never sits up.
hey, listen, I'm actually sitting up. What are you talking about? Listen, all season they've been getting on me. I got to keep repeating this. They told me I need to come out the closet because I used to do. I used to sit in front of my closet. They used to always get on me. I was like, all right. So they was like, man, just find somewhere and get comfortable. So what comfortable place other than sitting on my bed enjoying this podcast? So I found it to be very comfortable and now I'm comfortable. So y'all gonna leave me alone because it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. So yes, you know what? That is a good idea. I might bring a bed. That'll never been done before. Somebody bring a bed on stage.
So wait, do you invite somebody on stage to join you in the bed?
Hey man, listen, don't give me no. That'll be a trend setting. That's dope. Don't give me no. I pull a twin bed up there and lay down on stage and tell jokes. Don't give me no ideas. It's never been done before.
A twin bed? I don't know if that's gonna work on a twin bed, bro.
Well, we can't bring a big. Who gonna be lugging a big ass king size bed on the stage?
I didn't say king either, but god damn it, you put a twin
Okay,
up there, you be in
a
that
full
motherfucker by
size.
yourself. A full size. There you go. At least you,
That's
you might you might be
that's
able to
2 inches
get your ankle
more
on
than a
there.
fucking twin. God damn it!
Hey,
Is that much more than a twin?
listen, size matters, okay? Size matters.
You know what? I ain't going to tell. We missing somebody. What's going on with OG? He off today?
No, he OG on his way. He had to handle some business.
Oh, okay. All
He'll
right.
be here probably in another 15 minutes around about that time. I'm sure Crystal said that would be a move. That would be a move, like
Crystal, you
um
gonna come lay down on the bed with me while I tell the jokes? Would you be willing to do that?
so
Better than Lil Nas, baby.
let's do this right quick. Can I put her on? Let me see. Hello? Mom, you want to be on the podcast? So why would you call me while I'm going live on the podcast? How do we
What you,
patch her through, Di? Cause she'll get on here and say something crazy.
I about to say put her on speaker.
No. Me- okay. All right. Thanks, Mom. Love you. I knew you was
Oh,
going. I knew you was going to do that, bro. I knew.
oh,
I knew
I
you was
love his
going. I
mama.
knew
Yes,
you was
he
going
do.
to
Yes, he do.
do
He's a
that.
mama's boy. Look at her
Ah,
cheeks. Look at her cheeks. Oh, he's so cute. You lucky I ain't near y'all. Pinch your cheeks.
yeah, you gotta. Yeah, I love Dukes. Ain't no shame in that. I don't hide the fact that I'll always love my mama. She's my favorite girl. You only get one. You only get. We have that. See, producer got to be on point. We supposed to have that sound going on, but yeah, that was out. Of, that was out of nowhere. That was out of nowhere. Flight. We got to get the show started. We got to get the topics rolling. Before I do that, I do want to ask you one last question before we start getting to the topics and the full swing of the podcast. Um, for Thursday, right? You said it's only a few tickets left, right? So how do you like? We actually have 4 tickets to give away tonight.
Okay.
So I want to ask you, how do you propose we give away those 4 tickets tonight? Like Crystal was kind enough to get us 2 tickets because, like I said, she won't be able to make it out because she lives out of town, out of state. So we appreciate her showing love. Shout out to Crystal. Um, but I also grabbed 2 tickets because I was supposed to give them away last week, and we never figured out how to give them away. I also have 2 tubs of the whipped body butter from Shea Harmony to give away as well. So we got a bunch of stuff to get in, and let's not forget the day of the live podcast on Thursday. We have some merchandise, some T-shirts from our sponsor. The money is where it's at. LLC on Instagram. If you mention Big Exclusive, they'll be sure to give you was it 10% discount. If you guys are on Facebook Live, you can see their information scrolling at the bottom of the screen. That's at the money is where it's at LLC. Just mention Big Exclusive, hit them in a DM, tell them you want to get a shirt or whatever it is. Just look over the page, figure out what it is that you want. You know what I mean? Or you can come to the live podcast and we're gonna be giving away free merchandise from our sponsors. So we got t-shirts from the Money is Where It's At LLC. We're gonna have some whipped and scented body butter from Shea Harmony. And I think iCraft Mart is doing the soaps. So it's gonna be a lit situation down there, man. So, you can come down, get some free stuff, win some stuff. So how do you want to give it away? Like, all right, just think about it. I ain't going put you on too far on the spot right now. You know what I mean? Just think about it. And, if it hits you in the middle of the show, just let the people know how they can win tickets to, first and foremost, only way to win the tickets, you definitely got to share the Facebook Live. All right.
Right.
And if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, you got to comment at least once. That's right. Shout out to my girl, the Glamazon, Rima Thomas, on the check-in on YouTube. She said, "Ooh, free gifts." Um, Rima just did New York Fashion Week, and I always say I got dope friends. I be forgetting who my friends are sometimes, and that not in a negative way. But Rima just crushed that New York Fashion Week. Glamazon Rima, she killed it. Like, I think that's her Instagram page or her model page. You might want to go check that out. I think it's spelled exactly how it sounds, Glamazon, and then Rema. But she killed it, man. She had some dope looks. Whoever that photographer was did an amazing job. She did an amazing job. All her looks were beautiful looks, and she's not one of those skinny ladies, but she's very curvaceous, and she killed New York Fashion Week. So shout out to Rima. I be forgetting about my friends, man. But let's get into some of these topics, man.
Let's go.
It's been a long weekend, man, and here are some of the topics on the table. If you just listen to the audio, does it matter if your in-laws like you? Marriage license expiration. Can white women teach sisters how to get a ring? The VMAs, NFL opening weekend recap, versus Ja Rule versus Fat Joe, and ask the angry old head. So if you got a question for the angry ass old head, and you want to actually, ask him live on air, just let us know. And guess who just popped in the building? The fucking angriest person in podcast history.
Hey now,
Hey now. That's what I wanted to hear.
what's going on?
Oh, here it go. Rima sent over her Instagram information. Is at the underscore Glamazon Rima. It's on the screen. I'm gonna leave it there for a second, Raymond. please go over and show her some love, y'all. Like she killed it Fashion Week. I always like to show my friends love, and you might want to book her for anything you might have going on in the future. So the underscore Glamazon Rima. Make sure you go over, show her some love. OG, how was your weekend?
It's cool. Just
It was
2 days
cool,
like any other weekend.
like any other weekend.
Saturday and Sunday. That's all. 2 days.
2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Boy, you be sounding so glib. You all right?
I know. You all right today, man? You seem a little off. God damn it.
I'm always all right. I'm good. Thanks for asking, though.
That's
All
because
right.
we like you.
You do?
You're not gonna say it back, motherfucker.
I love you too. I love you too, homie.
Oh shit, yeah, nah. He something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. It's gonna be weird today. Oh God.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna be weird today. I think he's gonna be good. I just he did sound a little. You did sound a little glib though, but once it'll kick in. Once I start talking shit to him, he be all right. Look, he itching. He can't wait. Look, he rubbing his beard. He got he got that diabolical rub going. Like, yeah, nigga, let's go. I'm on your ass this week. I got something. Matter of fact, I ain't fucking
He
with him.
waiting on it.
I ain't
I
fucking.
don't like that shit.
Yeah,
He got
yeah. He
that.
was like,
What
I've
movie
been
was
waiting.
that? When the nigga was eating a banana. I don't like that shit. He
I don't
dropped
like
dime
that
on
shit.
them niggas.
Oh, and I know. Matter of fact, and I know what it is. So I'm not even bringing that topic up to last. We might not even get to it this week. God damn it, we might not even get to it this week. Nene said, "Old head needs some happy juice."
What's that?
I said, "There he go. Yes, love that. Yeah, see, she recognized you was back. Let me get Rima back up there. Make sure you guys go follow her. That's her Instagram handle.
Who is she? What she got? What she got going on?
No, she that's one of my homies. She just got finished New York Fashion Week. She a model. Well, a part-time model, really. Like, but yeah, that's one of my close friends. Like Rima definitely killed it. I was looking at some of her pictures from New York Fashion Week weekend, and she definitely did an amazing job. So I just we got to show our folks some love, man. They show us love. She locked in. She tuned in. She shared the stream already. Speaking of which, OG, like that's what we trying to figure out. We got four tickets for Thursday to give away. We also got some merchandise that we gonna give away down at the live podcast. So we just trying to figure out, how to give it away. But in the meantime, in between time, we gonna jump into some of these topics. Do you remember what they are? You want me to put them on the screen for you, OG?
I remember.
All right. So what y'all want to get into first? You know what I mean? You want to
Get
get
it out
into
of the way, man. Get it out of the way. Just get it out of the way.
what, the VMAs?
What's that? Just get it out of the way, man.
Oh, the verses?
Just take your beating and get it over with. Let's take your beating.
Man, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. What beating is you talking about?
Like a man. You're fucking New York Giants. Take your
Hey.
That's something the board
I
like.
didn't want to say nothing. I wasn't gonna bring it up, but
Like, talk to him Sunday night. Talked to him about 2 or 3 times yesterday. No mention of nothing. I hit him up last night. Was like, yo, I talked to you a handful of times, and not one time did you mention anything about football. And it was opening weekend. It's kind of strange not to talk about football on opening weekend. I guess when you get your ass kicked, it ain't nothing to say, huh?
I'm about to say who they lost to.
The Broncos.
Oh yeah.
They got shit beat down their leg.
Oh, Bridgewater.
Yeah, they got shit beat down their leg. Look, he quiet storm now. Danny Jones. Oh, Daniel Jones. Put that chef hat back on. Put your New York Giants shit
Yeah,
back.
where I had at?
Man, I ain't scared of you, motherfucker. Don, go get my New York Giants chef hat. These niggas think I'm scared.
You're not supposed to be what you lost, though. It ain't about being scared. It's just face the music when you lose. After all that shit you talk, all that shit you videos you put up, or that old ass Super Bowl win from 1988.
That's listen. First of all, it wasn't no 98 shit. You petty for even exaggerating like that. Secondly, it's over there. It's over here on this rack, bro.
Yo, your
Cut the
kids
light
wasn't
on.
even born the last time they won. No, they wasn't. Kayla is what, 9? She wasn't born.
What are you talking about, bro?
Your earphones work, don't they? Kayla was, how old is Kayla? 9?
Yeah.
She wasn't even born the last time y'all won. You didn't have no kids the last time y'all won.
Go ahead. Keep talking.
Do the math.
You gonna talk dirty to me?
No,
like I'm scared of some shit. Like I'm scared of some shit, nigga. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. And we took a loss. I'm all right with that.
Y'all been taking for the past how long? So
the Eagles fitting to win out. They fitting to go undefeated.
No,
is what you telling me.
When you win, you get to talk shit all week. When you lose, you be what they call the fuck quiet. So mute yourself. Mute yourself. Take your fucking self off for a few minutes. Like you
there
do.
You go. Hit that microphone.
Yeah.
There you go. Goodbye.
Before sundown.
Fly, eagle, fly on the road to the. I don't care if you mute my mic. Yeah. I do like they do on the TV.
The
fly. EAGAELEO.
Yo, he definitely didn't talk about it at all.
Oh yeah, that was to be expected. You knew that was coming.
Like 9 conversations, and he ain't bring up nothing about no football.
Anyway.
Yeah. You can come back on, man. Come out of hiding, man. You can come out of hiding.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You come out of hiding.
I appreciate that. So that's the only game y'all wanted to go over? It's just that Giants getting their ass whooped?
Yeah, pretty much. That's the only game you was pumping up. You had clips. You done went and found video. You done did the Suge Knight. And you stick
outside to get your Super Bowl ring and all that shit.
Right. And you was talking heavy smoke.
Shit.
All right, come on. We can get into it now. That's enough. You done took your beat.
Yeah. You took it like a man.
Hey, man, listen. I'm here for it. Keep going if you feel it necessary. I could take it.
No, it's all good. Let's talk about
season.
this.
The minute y'all lose, just remember, the minute y'all lose is on. Okay?
It's supposed to be.
We're going to be quiet. We're going to be quiet.
It's supposed to be. But when you leave, you be talking again.
Hey, I don't have a problem muting myself. You're right. I got to take my medicine like a man. We got our asses whooped. And they're going to score that nut-ass touchdown that Daniel, he going to...
He's ass, man.
Like, it wasn't even respected. Like, they just wasted our fucking time. I mean, it looked good because it was double digits, but why would you even do that? Get your dumb ass off the field. Go get ready for next week, man. Put the back.
Who y'all play next week?
Oh, man.
Washington.
It don't even matter.
Hey, Washington ain't shit neither, though. So
yeah, that ain't. But they defense.
That might be a scoreless tie.
No,
be a scoreless tie.
I'm willing to bet money. Fuck it. Let's make the bet live on air.
I don't gamble. I gamble on myself. I'm not gambling nothing I ain't in control of.
No,
I'll
bro.
bet myself.
Wait, listen. We're not talking about no like money and nothing. Like we talking about the gentleman's bet, like some goofy shit, something crazy, bro. It ain't. I don't want to gamble money with y'all, right? Unless you don't want to do it at all, then I'll just move.
What you call a gentleman's bet?
Something like you gotta wear a Giants shirt or bracelet or something with the Giants, something like that. Like nothing crazy, like $1,000.
That's too much. Like I wouldn't wear that shit. I'll wear a motherfucking inmate outfit before I wear a Giants uniform. I put some Browns on again and do some time.
Hey, listen,
the Giants on.
We'll save it for when the Eagles play the Giants.
Yeah, that's what we can do.
Then we can bet that.
Yeah.
Then we can bet that.
So you pick what I got to do and not pick what you got to do. It don't got to be the same. Let me pick what you got to do and you pick what I got to do.
Yeah, as long as it's within reason, because
It's gonna be within reason.
you kind of wild, bro. Like, and you angry, so that shit could be like I can't even imagine
I'm
the
gonna
type
soak the Eagles jersey and
diabolical shit he thinking right
I'm
now.
gonna sit some tuna fish out all month, and I'm gonna sit the Eagles jersey and that shit. And you gonna have to wear it.
See, that's exactly why. That's exactly why. Like I need to know beforehand. Fuck that, because you diabolical in a way that I ain't prepared for.
Yep.
Like I can only imagine type wild shit you like you just
I'll
said.
probably just tell you to go
Why was
stand down.
who did that?
Just go stand down by the zoo with a sign or something. I'll make up a sign. You just gotta stand down there for 2 hours, hold the sign up.
Nah, that's too goddamn 2 hours.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
no. We'll talk about it the week before the Eagles play the Giants. We'll put it out live on the podcast what the bet is, and as long as Flight, you in on this too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
You going down. You going down, buddy. You going down in flames.
So I get double the fucking punishment.
You going down in flames.
But I'm okay. I don't think we gonna lose to y'all. Like that week one shit was a fluke. God damn it! It was a total.
I'll take a fluke every day and twice on Sundays.
Yeah, I can dig it. So
right, let's get into it.
So we don't want to discuss any other scores. We don't want to discuss Tom Brady and what he did.
We good.
Damn, I brought it up because they beat the Cowboys. That's all I was trying to say is they fucked the Cowboys up.
It's ass, so they ain't beat nobody. Fuck Tom Brady. Fuck the Cowboys. You just get right over that. Like the Cowboys are perennial losers, so you don't even have to talk about them. You can skip right over that.
Okay, so no other team. We want to talk about no other shit. Okay,
nah, we good. Let's get into it.
Hey man, say less. I'm with it. Let's go.
Not unless we got listeners that to chime in on their teams if they want to talk about their teams. If not, then we keep the train moving.
So how about that? We haven't done that in a while. I'm gonna put the link in the comments. Anybody who want to jump in can join the show. They could do so. The link is in the comments. Preferably if you got something to say on what we talking about. Oh man, that was a good email. I'm like take myself on screen and respond to that one. But in any event, let's get it going. Steelers won. Man, fuck the Steelers, man.
Turkey burger is garbage. They not going nowhere, man.
Turkey burgers is garbage.
That turkey burger. And he a rapist too.
Oh, Big Ben. Woo! All right, so let's get into it. It was announced that I always feel like, you know what I mean. Let me bring up the topics again because I want to talk about this versus. It was announced that Ja Rule versus Fat Joe.
That's tonight, right?
I'm not sure.
I think that's tonight. Yeah,
I think it is tonight.
I'll take Ja Rule.
I'll take Ja Rule too.
Because
that's a crime, Smoke.
Yeah.
Ain't that a scrape?
That's a scrape. That's a crime. Like you go to jail for that, man. That's tree jumping shit, man.
So both of y'all got Ja Rule, right?
I like Ja Rule. I'll take Ja Rule.
Based on what though? I'm just curious because before y'all say I'm just trying, I actually believe Ja Rule easily gonna handle Fat Joe.
He got more hits than him.
Nah, I feel like Fat Joe dope, but I just think Ja Rule got more commercial airplay type shit. Like he had huge records, man. And Ja Rule?
His features is crazy though. Ja Rule features.
Do you realize Ja on fucking some
Shantae?
Jay-Z? Yeah, like Smoke said, only if you get caught. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, that's for anything. You get away with it, it ain't no crime. But I don't think you should be doing that though, Smith.
All right, Big Rol on the check-in. He said,
where's Big Rol at anyway?
At
hey, listen,
Punchline.
let me tell you. Yeah. Yes, he did.
Read this fundamental, Big Rol.
Rol went down the Punchline. He did, bro. Like,
I'm about to say, is it even a shit? Was they open?
See,
yeah, how about that?
Listen, bro, Big Rol, because he was supposed to be like our, yeah, right. He thought it was.
I'm wondering, like, where the fuck is Rol at?
He coming.
He down.
He down there 2 days early. So I said I gotta send Big Rol some gas money or something, man. Like I gotta show.
He just should have stayed down there to Thursday, man.
That's what we said. That's what we said. Go ahead and get your camp on, bro.
Yeah. And just camp out.
I really feel like a celebrity. I be like, damn, you know how Jay-Z motherfuckers be spending the night to get tickets? Like, man, flight got people out here in tents getting tickets.
And he was down there on time, wasn't he?
On time, bro. Like he was not.
He probably rushed to get down there and everything.
Yeah, he got his outfit on, bro. I know he got an outfit on.
Oh, he probably super clean. Don't take no pictures, man. You say that outfit for Thursday.
Yeah, put it back.
Put that shit right back on.
Right. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. How could they know? You good, bro. You good, bro.
Put it back in the closet, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm super sorry about the miscommunication, man. He said, laugh my ass off. I'm down here crying like, where's Flight? Where's Angry? Why?
Yeah, definitely. You're gonna have to say that outfit, man. Don't even come on here.
He probably got a hell of a lay on too.
He laid
this shit out on Sunday.
Listen. I hope Big Rol okay with me saying this, but Rol wasn't feeling good for a little while. So he ain't really been out. So when he did come back out, he went right to work. So this was his first opportunity to come out with the fresh lay. Big Rol and probably lost about 40 pounds. So the nigga feeling slim.
Excited, yeah.
He probably got his dreads twisted, looking all
He probably got them fresh Johns too.
He got them fresh Johns.
With that olive oil.
He's down.
Yeah, his shit shining right now. His shit is shining right now. Look. Facts exclusive. That nigga show, he came to show his ass, bro. I'm telling you, he came to show his ass, all right?
Hey man, you might as well make him the special guest Thursday, man. Tell him.
No, he got. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put you on the spot right now. Big Rol is a comedian. Give him 10 minutes.
For real?
Give him 10 minutes. Give him 10 minutes. Give him 10 minutes. Give him 10 minutes.
I gotta make a call. I was down Punchline.
You ain't gotta make a call. You ain't gotta make a call.
The big black guy.
Bro, they probably thought you was punching in, bro. You was security. Like
security, right?
Yeah. No, don't try to slip out the topic. I'm putting you on the spot, bro. Get a nigga 10 minutes.
I can't, man. I can't do that down Punch. If this was a regular show, if this was one of my produced shows, then I would definitely say yeah. Matter of fact, I got a show in Jersey Saturday in Williamstown, New Jersey. So if Big Rol want 5, we're gonna do 5 minutes because 10 minutes is a lifetime.
But
if he want 5 minutes, Big Rol, I got you. I'm gonna put
5 of yours then.
Nah. Hey, look. Big Rol. Big Rol. Listen, get on Big Rol. Get somewhere quiet so you can join the show right quick, okay? Because this nigga going he don't think Big Rol got it. That's the problem. He don't think Big Rol got it.
People thought I didn't have it, so I'm not one to doubt nobody.
Big Rol got 10 minutes in him, bro.
Okay, all right. He can come down to Williamstown, New Jersey.
Nah, he need to be on the big show. He need 5-10 minutes on Thursday. I'm campaigning for 5 to 10 minutes. Who we got to talk to? Who we got to talk to? I'll make the call. Who we got to talk to? All right, you can make that face. I'm going to put you right on the spot. Who we got to talk to?
That's fine. You can put me wherever you like. It ain't going to happen Thursday, but it's a great opportunity for Saturday. I'll be more than happy to give Big Rol 5, 10 minutes. We're going to start with 5. And if he's doing good, I'll let him go to the extra 5. Williamstown, New Jersey, at spot called Bleachers that I host every month is me, Mike Worm, Wody, and Big Rol. If you want 5 minutes, brother, it's all yours. But just know,
he trying to play my.
He put you on the spot. Rol ain't say nothing.
I know. That's why I said if you want it. Don't let this man, how Craig say, don't let this man hype you up there and get your ass beat around here. You heard what happened to the last 2 security guards.
Hey, listen. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. I know my folks, okay? I know my folks. If I say Rol got a 10-minute set, all right, you can say 5. I respect that. It's, it's your thing, your show. But I'm telling you, if I tell you the boy got 10 in him, he got 10. See, if you would have, I ain't even gonna put you on the spot like that, bro. But Rol got 10 minutes in him. He said that's love. Rol, can you do it? Can you do Saturday, Rol? You find somewhere quiet, Rol, so we can bring you in live on the show. You know what I mean? You could.
If he gonna do it Saturday, that means you got to show up.
Who?
Mr. Manager, Mr. Hype Man.
Now he an owl talking about who?
Listen.
Because if it don't go good, I'm not gonna say nothing about Rol. I'm gonna talk about your ass.
That ain't nothing I've been talked about before. You're gonna have to do something that's gonna impress me. I'm okay with that. That ain't, I'm all right with that. I'm okay with that. But I'm telling you, I think, he said, let me check because I'm on the schedule to bounce that night, but I'm gonna see about coverage. Okay. All right, solid. I can respect that.
Well, now
you ain't listen, you ain't gotta stay long. You can come do your 5 and you can go back to your job.
She said she stepped away. What we talking about? Rol still at punchline. No, Rol on his way to the crib, Crystal. He good. He got transportation. If you have not done so already, make sure you spam that like button or heart or laugh or show love. Share the stream. We about to get into another topic. Shout out to Top Flight. He willing to give Big Rol a few minutes on stage. It done became a whole topic. Yeah. Yeah, and we ain't going back to that shit either, Rol. So we moving right along. Let's get into the VMAs, the Video Music Awards. Anybody still watch that shit?
Not me.
No.
Yeah, I was about to say I seen a couple pictures of what the hell they had on, but that was it.
I actually didn't even know it was a thing anymore.
I about to say it came on yesterday. Football was on. Ain't nobody watching that.
Watching that. All day.
So I'm going.
Football take over church on Sunday.
You can watch church. You can watch football in church now. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
People stop going to church because football is on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Oh no!
Once you become of age, you like I'm not fitting to be walking into that place on those Sundays. You crazy?
Oh, don't get a long-winded, Pastor.
Yo,
you missed the kickoff.
Look, it's so bad. My pastor look at the clock. All right, now it's 12:30, y'all. I'm gonna get y'all out of here on this one. He did not play. He'll let you know the Lord said we got to cut it short.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go. I'm gonna go into some of the big awards. Again, if you're listening live on or you tuned in live on Facebook, make sure you guys sharing the screen. And look at this bullshit. This Johnny come lately ass nigga. Wait, how about them Broncos? My bad. Yeah.
They got one fan. He the only fan.
Crystal says she do every year. This was the first year I was really turned off. I'd like to know why, if you could put that in the chat. Big Rol said, I don't watch the award show. I catch the highlights. Who did something dumb like Sports Center? Got it. I'm a loyal pop culture voyeur. And true. So I want to get into the winners, like of the big awards or the awards I at least cared about. Not necessarily cared about, but they like the major awards to for the night. So I'm gonna put this I'm gonna put this video of the year. The choices were Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion WAP, DJ Khaled featuring Drake Pop Star starring Justin Bieber, Doja Cat featuring SZA Kiss Me More, Ed Sheeran Bad Habits, The Weeknd Save Your Tears, Lil Nas X Montero Call Me By Your Name. Who y'all think won?
Lil Nas X won.
He definitely won, bro.
I told you the Blades got power, man.
Look at the fit. Look at the fit.
Look at all of them.
Look at the fit. Now I don't know who that is.
Like the bull off of.
I know he gonna say
the movie.
He gonna say it. He
Coming
gonna say
to America. Section chocolate. Section chocolate. Section chocolate.
Oh, Randy Watson.
Good old Randy Watson.
There's a God somewhere.
I know. Look.
He out of pocket. Look at his big ass feet, though. Look at the woman with big ass feet.
And now I know on the right with the red on, I know that's MGK. I know that's Machine Gun Kelly. Lil Nas X in the middle. And I don't know who the boy is with his belly on.
I don't know none of them.
I don't know none of these people either.
He got his shoulders out and everything, man.
He look, as I say, he look like the dude I'm coming to him at loving you.
He let the soul
because you're beautiful.
Like all fucking shit. Yeah.
Section chocolate.
Fucking Randy Watson. I wish I had that picture to do the side by side. Oh, wow, we don't have the picture to do the side by side.
You gotta get used to the side by side. That's Randy Watson, man.
That's definitely Randy Watson. And
Section chocolate.
I'm gonna go through another award. Artist of the Year. It was between Ariana Grande, Doja Cat, Justin Bieber, Megan Thee Stallion, Olivia Rodrigo, and Taylor Swift. Justin Bieber is the winner. Song of the Year, 24 Karat Golden featuring Ian Dior, Mood. Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, Silk Sonic, Leave the Door Open. BTS, Dynamite. Cardi B featuring Megan Thee Stallion, WAP. Dua Lipa, Levitating, Olivia Rodrigo, Driver's License, and Olivia Rodrigo won with Driver's License. Best New Artist.
Most of them songs, I never even heard most of them.
I never even heard none of this shit either. I think I only heard the two of these artists in Best New Category: 24 Karat Golden, Giveon, The Kid Leroy, Olivia Rodrigo, which was the winner, Polo G, and Saweetie. Best collaboration, I'm not going to read through those, but Doja Cat featuring SZA won. Group of the Year, BTS was the winner. Again, I don't know who that is. They Korean dudes? Okay. Yeah, never heard them. Here's one. Best Hip Hop. Cardi B, Drake, Lil Baby, Moneybagg Yo, Polo G, and Travis Scott. Travis Scott featuring Young Thug and MIA Franchise was the winner. Best R&B was Beyonce, Bruno Mars, Chris Brown, Giveon, Her, or SZA. And the winner was Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, Silk Sonic, Leave the Door Open. It's probably one of my favorite songs right now. But just a couple more fits from, we could put that up there again. Again, I don't know who any of these people is. I don't know who any of these people are. Like I said, Randy again. And that's Billy Porter.
Who the fuck is Billy Porter? Looking like Mars Chestnut.
Yo, the
lady, like Mars Chestnut.
The lady's gonna be mad at you for that one.
He look like a gay Mars Chestnut, man, for real.
And here go the final look for the evening. The final look for the evening.
What the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is that? What is it? What the fuck? What is it? Who is it?
That's crazy.
That ain't Jada, is it?
It looked like Jada to me, bro.
What the fuck is it though? The outfit, like So
I,
what
I,
what they was trying to see who wore the weirdest shit last night.
I guess because I don't know what the fuck that is, bro. I got no and maybe again, I'm not one of these fashion forward people. I got no clue what none of this shit is or what it's supposed to be. But yeah, that was a couple. That's Doja Cat.
Who the fuck is Doja Cat?
Yeah, I don't know. Yo, I just realized. I just realized we some old ass niggas. 'Cause we don't know who nobody is.
No, them
At
some
all.
corny ass motherfuckers. That's all. Like that shit is whack.
Randy Watson, bro, check it out. Drew killed it. In our day, that shit wouldn't
No,
have flow.
definitely wouldn't have.
His shoulder was extra moisturized.
He was slaying like slay, bitch, slay.
All right, this looks like a message. Thumbs down because the messaging that promotes transgender, bisexual, misogyny of women was heavy. Now, I say that not to talk down at the LGBT community. However, the show lacked tasteful presentation of artistic expression and was very agenda focused and lacked a variety of interests. Whew, that was a mouthful. I didn't watch, so I can't speak to that. I'll have to take your word for it and go back. Raymond, I didn't give you all that love. You gonna say y'all sound like some real pop pops? Well, help us out. The link is in the comments. You can come on here. You can tell us who these damn people are, and you can school pop pop in them.
First of all, where the names come from? Like, how you? The names be crazy.
Yeah,
I'm about to say if somebody else come with another damn baby, little baby, the baby, we the baby, the baby us.
You don't know who. Like,
yeah, baby blue, young baby, the baby, little baby.
yeah, who the fuck is who? Like,
Man,
Grow up.
yeah.
We don't need no more babies. Grow up. Get a grown man's name, goddammit.
Charles.
Big Rol said bro, you doing too much commenting and not enough appearing on the damn screen, okay? At the end of the day, I'm striving to raise my sons to act like men and look like men. This world is on some other shit. Oof.
Told you they got power, man.
Sounds like you speaking a different language because I have no clue who none of these dudes are these days. Facts.
I don't even follow it. I don't even give it a chance.
He said, no, he looked like Wayne Brady. Shout out to World P locked in. Naomi is from Fifth Harmony. Who is Naomi? Like, I don't even know who that is.
Like,
who is Fifth Harmony? Yeah. Dua Lipa is a very talented pop star, mad hits.
Never heard of it.
Me either, never heard of it.
I'm about to say, just tell her Crystal, you wasting your time, sweetie. Because
look, Raymond said I'm fraudulent because I don't know either. Okay, my mom. Okay, my mom.
We pop, but your ass, my mom, right behind us. Come on, goddammit, shit.
Right, we got to call her glam mom because she definitely glamorous. She said I'm fraudulent because I don't know either, but I did know that was Doja Cat.
I never heard that name before. Doja Cat.
Doja Cat is the new sensation, cracking the fuck up at Grow Up. Y'all know who Lil Nas is.
Yeah, because they parade.
I'm about to say he on everything. He on commercials and everything. So yeah,
and I know him from the publicity, you know, whatever. When he came out, and then they just threw him all in everybody's face.
Now, listen. I can't. I heard the nigga because of Old Town Road.
Exactly. Okay? I was wrong. That song.
That song came out, and I was like, oh, all right, like, you know what I mean. Rose said I'm a proud OG. I had no clue what Doja Cat is.
That don't even sound like a person, like a Doja.
It sound like a strain of weed, don't it?
A feral cat or something that ran away from the shelter or something.
No, it sound like a strain of weed, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Nigga smoking on that Doja Cat, bro. I swear, But she right. I guess I am pop pop, and I respect it. I understand. But
I'll be pop before I listen to that shit. I'll stay pop.
that was some of the ones that the winners from the VMAs. I just wanted to go through that right quick. So let's get serious for a second. Yeah, this one was tailor made for the OG. This one was tailor made for the OG. So on Facebook, I had posted right. This time I didn't say men or women. It was just a Doja Cat sounds like a Saturday morning cartoon. Facts, World P. Like some regular ass cat that transformed and saved the world or some shit like that. Um, remember the song from the Silhouette Challenge? That's Doja. Yeah, I don't even know
I
what the
don't even know what
Silhouette
the Silhouette
Challenge
Oh
Challenge
is.
is.
yeah, I'm gonna swing from the chandelier.
That's her.
I never
Yeah,
heard that.
that's. I think that's her song. I don't know because I only know because my son did that. He made me do that TikTok crap. So yeah, that's how I know that one.
I never heard of that.
Because they mixed it with like Young Thug. It got a little bit of Young Thug beat in it, and then yeah, whatever. Anyway,
So is she a singer or a rapper?
she a singer.
So Don says she a hybrid. She like a hybrid of both. See, you wrong. No, that's Sia. Who the fuck is Sia?
Oh, I don't know. Look, shit.
Yo, we really on here on some old nigga shit right now, bro.
I never even heard of that
Ask,
motherfucker
look
neither.
here, goddamn
I
it.
never heard of Sia either. I
Ask
don't
me
know who
about
Sia
MC
is.
Hammer.
Yeah.
Ask me about Tupac. Ask me about Biggie. Shit. Ask me what their name is and what their albums done and did. Jay-Z, LL Cool
Who
J,
the fuck is Sia?
Big Daddy Kane, Biz Markie,
Yeah.
the nominees for the best
Recipes to
album.
Biz. Recipes Biz Markie.
Yeah, let's talk about them. Dougie Fresh, beatboxing and shit.
Yeah. I know none of them names they mentioned. I know none of them. Never heard none of them.
That's right, MC Hammer. You can't touch this.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So let's get into it. So on Facebook, right? I had asked the question, and I think it's this. I forget. No, I didn't forget. Somebody else had posted it. I forgot who posted it, but I was like, "Yo, that's an interesting topic," and I stole the meme. And so I'm 36 and I'm keeping up. I know all the classics. No excuses, brother. Okay.
I'm 53.
Okay.
I got kids your age.
All right. Sia is a Australian singer and songwriter. All right, we appreciate that. But I ain't about to be, it's gonna have to. I'm gonna need a reason to listen to any of this shit.
I'd rather
Right.
dig in the crates.
Yeah. Hey, look, you know what's sad, and we definitely getting off this shit. But remember how our parents used to act when we used to talk about hip hop and rap?
That's how we are.
And they're like, "Yo, get that fucking noise out of here."
But guess what? Even now, listen to their shit. It's not as bad as what this shit now though.
Look, you about to make an excuse for us. Look, you about
No,
to make an
it's
excuse.
not. That shit is whack. What they doing today, man? That shit is whack.
You know what's gonna be crazy? Look, and I feel bad for the new generation. Like my son and them, you know how they be like, remember, oh man, back in 2021, the old school joint of the day, man, we used to go crazy when this come on. What song was it? I'm gonna swing. Like, nigga, really? like, really? Yeah, man, I remember what I was doing when that song came out. Like, no.
Never.
No. You can't even clean to that song. Like Saturday morning, you cleaning and you talking about something.
How you gonna scrub the baseboards? Listen to that shit.
You can't mop to that. Like you need a mop song. Like that's not a mop song.
These kids ain't cleaning the goddamn thing though.
Exactly. That's why they ain't got the music. They ain't got the music. Like you can't. You be like, hey man, what you doing? I'm cleaning the kitchen. Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna take my horse to the uptown. You can't wash dishes to that. That's not a wash dishes song.
Wait, imagine washing dishes. or mopping to wop.
Right.
These wet ass dishes.
That's wet ass dishes. Come around getting with this wet ass pussy. Like, no, 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 no. That's not a Saturday morning song.
It's for sure not. It's for sure not. So that was good. That was good. That was good. They ain't got no classic shit. That's for sure. Crack no dang got music to clean. So listen, I asked this question on Facebook, and normally y'all know how I do it. I sometimes do the social experiment where I say men only. That be my favorite one because every time I say men only, women totally ignore that shit and just go for what they know and comment and just be mad, disrespectful, and angry and wrong half the time. Um, and then when I say women only, all the men don't never say nothing. They just let them rock out. You know what I mean? They have the conversation. Yeah, women just like y'all ain't fitting to tell me what to do. We just going to do whatever we want, say what we want, because we got vaginas. But anyway, shout out to the women. I love y'all. Anyway, despite that. But I asked this question on Facebook. I remember I posted the meme first, but then Nicole said license is spelled wrong, and I'm like, all right, let me just type it because you had the grammar police. And I said I stole the meme. Like, relax. But the question I posed on Facebook was, should marriage licenses expire like a driver's license to give folks the option to end the marriage or to renew it?
Divorce
Yeah.
allows you to do that, though.
I'm about
Yeah,
to say
but
it's kind of like that though, because you don't have to stay with nobody.
no. But here's the thing: if you don't renew the license, it don't cost you nothing.
Well, you can go trade and run like how you get rid of
Right? But if you get a divorce, that's going to cost you, right? You got to pay for that, right?
No, renew means you gonna pay.
Yeah.
Because even renewing your driver's license, you gotta pay for that. That's $35.
So you rather pay the $35 or
the $200?
It's a little bit more than that now.
I don't know where you got divorced at, but $200. You must think. Then again,
listen,
look at this
she's white, okay?
Shit. I jumped in on the men only post today.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Yeah, we shocked. We shocked. We shocked.
I'm surprised.
We shocked.
Y'all better leave Crystal alone. Leave her alone. I got you, Crystal. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna let them double team you.
And then she jumped in and probably got her shit off too. She killed it.
Hey, listen, right? She. So I just want to read some of the responses. So the question is, should marriage license expire like driver's license to give folks the option to end the marriage or renew it? I personally think it's a dope idea. You know what I mean? That's just me. But here goes some of the responses. My girl Tamika Rice said, I think it should. That's a great idea, but the government ain't having that. So Paula said, great idea. Kiana Hicks said, hell yeah. She also said, add friendships. Nashia said, yes. Monica said, actually a good idea. Miss Lady D in all caps said, no. And if you feel this way, then don't get married. I'll admit it. I should have never gotten married the first time myself. Marriage is, I think she meant to say sacred and requires sacrifice. Don't do it willy-nilly or with just anyone, and you won't be questioning your love every year. Your license expire every year?
No, you get 4 years.
Oh, okay. All right. People so scared to be alone or see someone they claim to love with someone else, they settle down too fast. Don't keep circling the airport on that one, miss. Catherine said, great idea. Marcy said, I like this. Sarnay said, yes. Taisha said, I love this idea. Tammy said she had this talk with someone. There should be two options, like lease or buy. Bushead said they do. It's divorce. Smoke said, oh, hell yeah. I want to get to one of the ones. Oh, so shout out my guy, Darnell Barnes, awesome photographer. He said, just feeds into the lack of perseverance and commitment in the world. Folks already have divorce. Why make it easier? Why just what does till death do us part really mean? Nothing to more than half the people who get married. So I don't know. This is not necessarily a new concept. It's just a way to save money, you know, get away from somebody amicably, and it don't cost you as much money. So
I doubt if it'll be amicably though, because how many times do people, both parties, basically agree to it or whatever? Somebody,
uh,
somebody gonna have a different type of feeling about it.
so Ty said, no, this sounds silly actually. People marry if they wanna and don't marry if they don't wanna. I guess I'll accept the first part of the answer, which was the no. So I can kind of understand that. Nicole said, if marriage license is expired, I would probably never get married. I feel like this is an easy out and marriage is hard work. Going into thinking anything else is setting yourself up for failure. Marriage is like your job or business. You have to be willing to show up daily for it to pay off, for you to beat out. I don't know. It says for it to pay off, for you to get the beat out of it. Or I guess she meant to say best, for you to get the best out of it. Now, this was kind of interesting, right? She says, if marriage license is expired, I'll probably never get married. I feel like this is an easy out, and marriage is hard work going into it. Thinking anything else is setting yourself up for failure. Marriage is like your job, business. You have to be willing to show up daily for it to pay off, for you to get the best out of it. Now, taking into mind that comment, because I want to get y'all opinions on this topic as well. So taking it in context with what she said, that marriage is hard work, and I guess we could all agree to that, right? Um, and you have to work at it every day. I would agree to that as well. But pretty much everything on the planet has a contingency, right?
It's not hard to get out of it. She said,
No,
like, it's not hard to get out of a marriage.
no, and here's the thing for me. Pretty much everything we do has a contingency in place. If you get pregnant and you don't want to be pregnant, you could do something about it,
Dr.
right?
Cosmel.
That, can we beep that out when we?
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Nothing. He ain't say nothing. He ain't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. Yeah, Texas has that new law. We could discuss that next week when I understand that a little better. But yeah, like pretty much everything you go through legally and federally, right, has an expiration date on it, and you kind of have to renew it. Like marriage is the only thing where once you do it, again, it's not it because you have divorce. But I'm thinking if people could save themselves money, heartache, if you could save yourself animosity and that sort of thing, because you would think that it would last 4 years, right? The license, because that's your driver's license, lasts 4 years. You would think that after that 4 years, both signatures would be required for you to renew the license, right? And if neither one of you, or if one doesn't want to renew the license,
See now, I'm gonna jump in. So
go for it.
you got to be careful too, because like, what happens when you get in a big argument, right? And fuck you, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. You get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I'm leaving. Fuck it. Fuck you. And then the next day you got to renew your license. And it just might have been just a typical argument. Now what?
But I would say this: two reasonable, mature adults. You would think that because we said fuck you, fuck you.
Who argued with reason though? Who argued with reason? When you argue, do you have reason, or you just
No. I'm not. I understand that completely. Like that didn't go over my head. I'm talking about if next day is the marriage renewal, right? So that means at that point, because we had that argument, we don't renew the marriage license? Like
You
that
got
don't
some
make any sense.
petty ass people out here, man. I mean,
Oh well, I don't necessarily want to be married to nobody that petty anyway, so I'm good. I'm good.
okay.
I'm good. So how do you guys feel about that? Um Rima said my divorce was covered under my employee benefits. Damn, I want to work for that company. Rima, what company was that? I actually know, but I can't really tell her business. But in any event, how do you guys feel about like should marriage licenses have an expiration date?
I mean, I don't have a problem with it. If it do, it do. If it don't, it don't. But you still can get out of it without that, though.
I don't think so. Because like I said, you got to remember, and here's the problem, and this is where I went wrong. We tend to leave God out of it. God is it. That's why it says for better or for worse, till death do you part. So therefore, there's no expiration unless you got differences of opinions. But every year I got to keep, or every 4 years I got to keep, going back and doing something. After a while, it becomes a head, and then it gives the government, because they gonna stick their finger in there, and
It's
they gonna
already
get
in
rich
there,
off
bro.
it. Oh
It's
yeah, I
already in
know.
there.
I know that, but I'm just saying, it's giving them another way, another tool to make financial gain off of something or somebody or people in general. So I don't know, man.
Bro, the government
I don't
is the
really care for it.
biggest gangsters in the world. Don't nothing move
Oh,
without
trust
that.
me.
They
I know.
if it's a candy shop opening up, they want in. Don't a lemonade stand open up.
Yeah.
Don't nothing open
They
up.
gonna get theirs before you get yours.
Oh, trust me.
For damn
Listen,
sure. Or act like you don't want to give them theirs. Act like you got a
listen.
choice.
Shit.
They
Act like you got a
ran
choice.
they ran the little girl off the remember Alex
Yeah,
lemonade stand.
yeah,
Yo,
When the
that's
last time you seen a bottle of Alex lemonade? They ran that
yeah.
little girl off the market.
Get one
They was
part.
like, "Get your little ass out! Get
Get
the
one
fuck!"
part.
she's
They
bringing
hit him
too
with the
much
younger. Get your little ass out of here! You.
bringing
So
in
I
too
get it,
much
man.
money. So here's what I think, and after I say this, I want to get to some of the comments out there on Facebook. We got some new people. If you tuned in on Facebook Live, make sure you share the live, hit the like, care, laugh, heart, whatever you want to hit, but hit an emoji for us, please. But I just think ultimately, I think that's a reasonable thing, right? Because just think about, and I'm gonna give it to you from a perspective of what if the person that you're with hasn't matured at the rate you matured? What if the person that you with is deteriorated mentally? And I don't mean like they're psychotic or they're crazy, but they're not growing in a way that you thought that they grow. And some stuff I can kind of understand and sympathize with if it's a medical condition, but how many of us had that young love that we thought this was it, just the love of my life, everything good, everything great, and may have jumped the broom a little too early at a young age. And if you had the license, you could have it wiped away from your record. You don't owe any alimony. For sure, child support is still, you're supposed to take care of your kids. But Flight, I just seen you waving your hand. But
That's me.
check it out though. If you had the option, because a divorce go on your record, divorce affects your credit. Divorce affects, a lot of things. On those applications for pretty much everything is married, single, or divorced. So the question's there because it affects you somehow. But if you had the option to get a marriage certificate and it lasted 4 years, and if you and that person decided that the marriage is working, and even if the marriage is not going well, and you feel like, yo, I want to try for another 4, you can be mad and regret that shit after year 1, but in another 3 years, you have the option. You're not renewing, it's automatically dissolved. You don't owe any money. Assets are, and that's the other thing with that. I think assets may be predetermined, or however you handle the assets that you guys accumulated while you were married. I think it's fair. I think it's like Nat said, I think is reasonable.
But
It was
I
just
think it's hard for me to chime in on it when divorce is an option. Like, if divorce wasn't an option, then you could say all what you were saying. But you, like, just because you get married, don't mean you got to stay in it. You get
no,
divorced.
no, no, and I agree, but the license part of it affords you the opportunity not to have to pay to start the divorce proceeds.
It's not even
It
like
have
divorce. It costs so much that you can't afford to get it done. Now I
it
can see
depends
the
on
part.
where you.
I can see the part if it gets you out of paying spousal support and stuff like that. Then okay, but just the money for the divorce, it's not even that much. Whereas though you can't afford to get it done.
Well, again, I was thinking more along those lines as well. Like maybe it should have been laid out a little better, but like again, as long as the marriage license in place, you have some entitlement in both directions. But the minute the license is up, like you no longer entitled, is over. And maybe you add the caveat, if y'all go 12 years, then now you entitled to
That's
spousal.
that'd be
I
like a
just don't think,
prenup.
huh?
A woman ain't gonna be down with that because that's like a prenup.
Yeah, I like prenups. Big Rol said when the marriage license renewal come up, couples should take a test to see if they still compatible or if the other party holding up the end of the deal. I agree. That's why I think it should expire and you should have the option to renew it. Crystal said, I think yes. If we put that into the clause, it will change behavior and get people thinking different about relationships. We need to stop trying to make people prisoners. I can agree with that. Uh, Big Rol, love this idea. Um, World Peace said, imagine saying you ain't gonna renew that license. That's the problem. I can actually imagine saying that shit. Crystal doubled down. Or doubled back. Said, listening to these comments, I feel that the world is stuck in old linear way of thinking. I don't know any successful business that avoids reevaluation. Reevaluation is just an opportunity to pause and reevaluate. If you choose the right person, then it will still work. Think about that. Again, I agree.
Guess what? The person can be right in that moment, but be wrong later on. It could be the wrong person later on. People outgrow each other and stuff like that. So just because you right in 2021 don't mean you the right person in 2025.
And I think that's what she's saying. Like, reevaluate the situation. If it's wrong for you
If you
both, like,
choose the right person, then basically you won't have anything to worry about. The right person ain't always the right. Don't stay the right person though.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Shout out to Nat. She said, Crystal Smith, fully agree. If getting married to me means commitment, I commit to be with you forever. Being married, I know my husband is the person I want to be with because we both want to be committed to be together and are taking our religious beliefs in consideration on how marriage should work. And under that God, there's no divorce. People don't understand the true meaning of marriage or not aware of the value of being together, thinking it's replaced. Or I guess you meant to say replaceable. Um, Big Rol said, realistically, it takes 3 years plus to really get to know somebody to even consider marrying them, and 4 more years after before the renewal. Come up, y'all should be pretty clear where y'all stand after all that damn time. Natty said, if we talk legal facts, you don't need to get married. There's an option for a domestic partnership. Shout out to Summer. She joined in. She said, I was told it's harder to stay when you're not married because you actually making the decision to stay. Wow, that's a completely different perspective. I like that. I like that so much. Let me go one more again. I was told it's harder to stay when you're not married because you're actually making the decision to stay. Right. Because when you're not married, you can walk away at any given time.
You can do that when you married. You
I
can.
did it. Shit, look at it. Look how he look. I did it. I
Look,
don't give a fuck.
you got the fuck up and walked out like George Jefferson.
He said, what now?
You got up one day and walked out like George Jefferson.
I can really imagine you doing that stroll too.
Like that's because you can leave whenever you want to in a marriage or a relationship. If you want to roll, you could just roll. Like what's holding you back from what's stopping you from leaving if you want to leave? The piece of paper that said that you wrote, you signed, or the vows that you took, that don't make you stay. They don't like it. Don't make you like when the door open, you can't go out. Like it ain't gonna let you leave.
That's not the point, sir. I guess the point is when there is nothing legally binding you to someone, you're making a conscious decision to want to make it work, to stay together, to
How many
figure it
times
out.
did you ever break the law before?
Who, me?
Yeah, like legally
Yeah,
binded means what? That
yeah.
you
I
not
I
gonna break that? Like
I broke the law before. Yes.
that's what I'm saying. Legally binding, like what that like? So you can't go to jail for leaving.
Okay. Okay. Maybe she can articulate it better than I can. Um, it'd be great to get. Um, this should be hard because you can't even say female no more.
Yes, you can. Fuck what they talking about.
Um,
If that's how you was raised. That's how you was raised. You was raised to say male, female.
I forget even why you can't even say that no more. It's a reason. It refers to, yeah, it's derogatory now. Like you can't say, yeah, like midget is done. I didn't know you couldn't say
Yeah,
midget.
they little people now.
Okay, but I just watched Brad Williams. He's a he's a little person comedian.
Yeah.
But he actually was like, I like the word midget. He said that shit sound French, midget. I was like, yeah, Brad is funny. But yeah, so I'm happy that we was able to have a dialogue on it, get some perspective. But I was in this room on Clubhouse. Um, so I guess the question is, when do you stop trying?
When you don't feel
Mm.
like when you feel like you're at the end of your rope and you know it ain't gonna work, you tried your best and your best wasn't good enough. So you can't keep running your head into the wall.
Yeah, I mean,
If y'all both gave it y'all all and y'all best, sometimes it just wasn't meant to be. It ain't gonna work.
so Crystal said the fact that the question leads everyone to think negative and assume divorce says a lot about whether or not we out here really trusting in our decisions with the people we choose and having faith in our relationships. Yeah, I can kind of see that. I mean, because I mean, I know people like to say that you can fit statistics to make them sound however you want, to make them represent whatever you want. But the statistical data about the divorce rate
They don't lie. Numbers
seems to
don't
be
lie.
very real, right?
Numbers do not lie.
So I think we talked about this before. Like, why would why would marriage even be the goal for some people? Well, again, to each his own. That's I shouldn't ask that question, but I think where we're headed, I agree with her. Like, damn, do we not want to love or not? Like, damn, do we want to love or not? I see. I think. All right, I'm gonna say this, and um, okay. She said, I agree with her. Like, damn, do we want to be loved or not? Um,
Who don't want to be loved though? But it sometimes it just don't work. So we speaking on the fact that it worked, and if sometimes it don't work. So every relationship don't fail.
and I think it does though. And that's very cynical of me, and I kind of understand, because like I said, I think I may ruffle some feathers with this one. Shout out to World P. He says mom and pop said they was getting a divorce every week for 35 years. I'm getting the fuck away from your crazy ass. Um, I think I think marriage should no longer be the goal. Number one.
I
Number
think it's that
two.
was the goal for women anyway.
I'm about to say you got to tell that to the
Yeah,
females.
that's like men don't be raised to go out and look for a wife. Women are raised actually to go out and get a husband.
Yeah, but why?
That's just how they raised. That's how you know.
It starts at a young age. Like I'll give you, and it's funny because I heard a comedian tell a joke about it. He was like, he had twins, and his 3 year old daughter was setting up life. She was playing with her dolls. She was cooking. She was cleaning. She set the table. She had the tea set, and it was getting ready for the day, and had a little doll babies all set up around the table. Like this is a 2 year old female mentality because she's seeing it from her mother. Now, on the other hand, it's funny
Boy,
because he said his 2 year old son, same situation. This motherfucker, he got G.I. Joe, pew, pew. He just shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not setting no table. He not cooking for him. He pulling the arm off of one of them. He's destroying. He's destroying the goddamn toys. Like it's like, hey man, what happened to GI Joe? Oh no, Dad, he lost the battle. He had to lose his arm. Like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, so the mentality it's in the DNA, man, from a young age coming all the way up.
it's innate. It's innate in women and not men. Like
Right.
second nature to them.
I would kind of have to disagree
Some
with that.
some women though, because you got some tramps that just don't even care about marriage.
No, okay. So I was thinking, and again, this is my personal opinion. It does not reflect anybody else's. It's just what I'm thinking. I think that for women, it's not like that no more, because I think that's something to which a very famous person right now speaks to about women nowadays being very masculine. I don't think the goal for women is to be married anymore, because most women for the last 30 years have been programmed to be what?
Independent.
Independent. Women, especially women in our community, the black community, have higher education than the men. They're closing the gap on pay. They're more career oriented. They definitely still want a family, but it's not that ideal. Again, this is my opinion and what I've been seeing. They're not worried about that construct where they need their man to make more than them, secure the household. Really, some women only need you for sperm, right, to get them a child. And if you happen to be somebody that they can rely on, yeah, at that point you could be a house husband. You know what I mean? And again, you still have, and again, I think it's pockets of women who believe, but I think the trend is shifting towards women being more independent and masculine than ever. Because I think three things play a role. One, they've been being taught to be independent. Two, they've been being taught for the longest time that you don't need a man. And lastly, men haven't been in a household because of systemic circumstances. They're either dead or in jail, or the system says he can't be in the house in order for you to get benefits. Our women are no longer willing to rely on the minimal benefits. They want to be, upper class, and they understand that they're not going to get these high value men. So what's the next best thing? Make yourself a high value woman, and you don't need that man. So I think we're trending in a direction where marriage is no longer going to be the goal, because there's no real reason to get fucking married.
It's overrated.
And again, I know I'm gonna get some pushback, but the link is in the comments. If you want to join the conversation, just click the link, and I'll let you on. Because again, we have family here, and it's an open platform or open podcast. I just don't think marriage is the goal. I think Crystal made a good point. She said, "Oh man, who told us that patriarchy, Disney, social programming, right?" So when you look at all the Disney movies, it's always about a damsel being in distress and she need the prince to save her so they can get married and live happily ever after. Nobody ever shows what happens or where's the story after, she gets saved, and like a real
Then they
fucking
gotta live
story.
life. You gotta live
Yeah, and
together.
you got to live life. The dragon going on. You know what I mean? You no longer poison. You got these 7 motherfuckers around here doing what? Like, why is they always like? Ain't nobody gonna stand for that shit. Like, it's wild. Natalie makes a point. She said, "I think there's a lot of influence from the media and the fairy tale. A lot of people try to chase, no matter women or men." Again, I agree. Summer said, "We're also wired differently, but see how you just called women that don't want to get married tramps." Crystal
No, I
said,
didn't call. I didn't
"Dang,
say
why we
women that.
gotta be tramps?"
I said I didn't say women that don't want to get married are tramps. I said you have some tramps out here that don't want to get married. Is what I said. That don't care about marriage. No, act like we don't have women out here that are like low class. So there's no
No,
low class women around.
nah. Listen. I'm saying I
They don't
agree
care
with you
about marriage. Like
because it's a pocket of. And I think the majority of women nowadays don't care about marriage, bro. I just don't think they do. I think they're being raised to be independent. I think they're being raised to elevate their own status without needing a man being present. I think they don't. A lot of women don't really see the value unless those women want to have the that ideal of their grandparents that a man is supposed to be XYZ and do XYZ for you, pay all the bills and all of that stuff. But women today are like, I can make my own fucking money. I don't need your money. If I got you here, it's not because I need you here, it's because I want you here. And most women nowadays are trying to, or are often demanding a specific type of man that it's okay that you don't make more money than I do, but you're going to be emotionally available to me. You're going to have to be able to communicate. You're going to have to fill those um, needs that aren't monetary, right? That don't have anything to do with money or finance. Crystal said, "Wait, I normally rocking with you, big, but why we gotta be masculine because we aren't pressed about marriage?"
you're not
I
about
didn't say you
everybody
was.
though.
I didn't say
It's
no,
not
no.
everybody either though.
But more importantly, I didn't say you were masculine. I said that's a masculine energy, right? So it's a masculine energy, just like men have feminine energy and we have masculine energy. Women have feminine and masculine energy as well. I don't necessarily mean it in a way that you're masculine and you acting like a man and grabbing your. I'm talking about the energy, um, because I see a lot of women talk about it on social media a lot. Like the roles feel like they're being reversed. But in all actuality, I don't feel like the roles are being reversed. I feel like women are taking ownership of what it is that they want.
Their
And
mindset is changing. That's all.
yeah, the mindset is most certainly shifting. And I can respect that. Tiffany Ann said, "Oh, wow, just got off work, tuned in, great topic." She said, "I enjoy and respect the sanity of marriage." Don, that is good when the executive producer comment. He said the marriage business is a multi-billion-dollar mafia-like market. They struggling to keep marriage appealing. I agree with that. Summer said life is hard. It's nice to have someone to take this journey with. I agree with you. And that's what I'm saying. It's a beautiful thing, right?
When it's working.
And not just when it's working, because everything is not always going to be peaches and cream, right? You have to find that person. And when I say that's willing to accept you, most people think accepting you just meaning, okay, he's bald, you know what I mean? The fuck, I'll make sure I get him razors, kind of thing. But it's things like people are so complex, right?
Like your
And it's
flaws and your little intricacies and all of that. Like
that's what I'm saying exactly, because a lot of times men and women do stuff, and our significant others are looking like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, why would you do that? So finding somebody that can kind of be like, ask the question, like, why do you do that? And then accept why you do what you do. And not automatically go to, I need to change this about you. I think this men and women get that wrong a lot. They just want to change the person that they fell in love with when it was like, yo, and it's always that person's feeling like, yo, this is who I fell in love with. This is
yeah.
me. What are you talking about? Like, but I think people rush to love or they fall so fast that they miss those things.
They run those stop signs.
They run those. I mean, it's not necessarily a stop sign because I don't
Not,
want to make it a red
not
flag.
a stop sign, but the red flags.
Yes,
You
exactly.
just don't pay attention to them.
Right. They don't pay attention to them, and they see a red flag and they think it's the circus, or they see, like I said, they see flaws in people or things that they consider flaws. Right. Because I'm gonna be transparent here. I have a lot of shit with me. Right. Um. Sometimes I can be very ineffective at communicating. Like when stuff go on in my life, my go-to, which is a problem, and I assure you guys who's listening that I am actively in therapy. I had a session before the show today. That my go-to is that I just disappear. I figure out how to get through and deal with the shit on my own. I put up this wall, I put up this shell, and that does not mean that I don't love you no more. It doesn't mean that I don't fuck with you no more. It just means that I don't know how else to cope with what I'm going through. And my only way to get through it is to put myself in this cocoon, put myself in this shell, and figure out how to get through what I'm going through, right? A lot of people take that so personally. I'm like, yo, it's not personal. I honestly, and I've ruined a lot of relationships being that way. And it's people that I care about, and I don't want those relationships to be ruined, right? Because those people, I actually love those people, and I don't mean in love and we having sex. I mean, I like genuine friends that I have. I lost friends because of that, because I go into a shell and I tend to stay in that shell until I figure the shit out, and then once I figure it out, I come back out, and I'm acting like nothing ever happened, and they really feel some type of way. So that's something I know about myself, and I'm being transparent about that. I need to check, and I need to figure out how to fix that, and I work on it weekly, with my therapist. The one thing, and I said all that to say this: you can't love me if you don't know how to accept all of me. You got to understand, like that's just what he does until he figures out how to cope. That's just who he is. Most people can't accept that, and they'll end up, all right, fuck him. I can't be with nobody who does that. And that's what I mean about finding the right person. You're going to find somebody that accepts that flaw about you and tries to understand and tries to put themselves in your shoes and allow you that space to cope. So let's get to some of these comments right quick. Summer says she agreed. I'm not sure to which part, but I appreciate that. Tiff said, yes, big exclusive. You nailed it. Big E going deep says Nat. Crystal says big exclusive. You need to cut that out and share it because you just spoke a word. Pisces shit joke. Got you. First of all, thank you for. I'm sorry. This summer, she said. First of all, thank you for sharing. And therapy is beautiful, and we should all participate. I agree. Crystal said. I'm sorry. Nat said. Crystal Smith. Psst, don't spread the secret. Laugh out loud. Pisces are unique and pure magic. Talk about it, Nat. Talk about it. Summer said. Nat Phillips. Right. So, Don, we'll cut that part out, right? That okay. All right. I think it starts at like 7:30, somewhere between there, but it was just about that. So yeah, again, the link is in the chat if you guys want to join. If you guys have something to say, it's not a problem. We're always respectful of other people's views, and the Big Exclusive Podcast has family. We don't have fans. I can't wait to see y'all Thursday, September 16th, 6 to 8 live podcast down at Punchline. Then from 8 to 10, Top Flight. He got his camera off. We'll be headlining a comedy show. But again, going back into what we was talking about, I think we fall in love with the idea of a person so bad that we want them to be everything that we want them to be,
and not who they are.
And we look past who they actually are till it begins to bother them, and then boom, you having these issues. You don't know where the animosity is coming from. It's all this tension, and you're like, yo, I've always been this way. I'm not doing anything different. Why all of a sudden is it a problem?
Now it's all downhill.
and it's all downhill from there, Winthorpe.
You ever
All
see somebody
downhill.
push a boulder back uphill?
Say that again.
You ever see somebody push a boulder back uphill?
Yeah, we're gonna cut that out too. Yeah, you ever see somebody push a boulder back uphill? No, but you're right, OG. And I think a lot of times that love, and that's the other thing I was gonna say about that. Trying to build something strictly off love will, in my opinion, will never work. But I think love is such a drug, right?
Because you're not going to love everything about somebody.
It's not possible.
You're not.
It's not possible. You can love that person and then have a deep enough love to where as though you guys connect on a level where you can accept those flaws or the stuff that you
Yeah.
don't love, right? But to try to build something strictly on the foundation of love, I don't think works. Because most relationships, whether people want to admit to them or not, are based. Well, most marriages, I'll say, most marriages are a business, right? So you have to respect the fact that it's a business at the end of the day and move and operate accordingly. And I think when you bring, she said, "Welcome back, flight." When you bring the idea of acceptance into the equation, I think you save yourself a lot of stress and a lot of heartache. So, but that's all I wanted to say about that. Any final thoughts on that, brothers?
Nah, man, you speaking, man. I had to be quiet. I had to get myself together, man. You out here doing
You
God's
was
work.
having flash-
Yeah,
you was having
touch my
flashback
spirit.
flight.
Huh?
You was having flashbacks.
Yeah, it was touching, man. I don't mind sharing my I had a little moment, so I had to get myself together, and I appreciate everything you said,
You
and
allowed to have that. You allowed to have your moments.
and uh and you spoke some truth, man. So thank you for I thank God for placing that in your spirit and your heart, Mr. Big Exclusive, and thank you for sharing, man. I appreciate that.
Hey, um, again, and anything for my brothers, man. Anything for my brothers. If it's in my capability, if it's in my power, bro, I'm gonna make it happen for all of my friends in my life, especially Top Flight and Angry OG. Like OG, more important, like OG, like just talking to this boy every day and the perspective that I get and the wisdom he be dropping. And just to, like, if the days that I don't hear from him, I'll be like, something ain't right. The day just ain't going right. So I gotta call him. Or he called me out. Like today, I was actually scrolling through my phone. I'm like, let me call this ignorant bastard. I ain't talked to him all fucking day. Like, he a piece of shit. He ain't text me now. I done sent the messages, but I did miss your I believe I missed your first call. And then
Yeah.
I called you. Yeah, I called you back. It's like, yo, you a piece of shit with corn in it. What's going on? And just like our daily conversation about life, about the shit he going through, the shit I'm going through, love, friendship, growing up down the bottom gives us a very unique kinship, right? A very unique respect because we didn't fought like cats and dogs, right? We didn't have some battles, right? And that shit don't mean that. It's just us expressing ourselves as men. Because if we can't do it with each other, who are we gonna be able to do it with? And y'all can always call for relationship advice. I don't know if I'm gonna be right, but I'm gonna give you the best, the very, very best I can. Right? Rol said, "Flight then shed a tear." Summer said, "Crystal Smith, I'm calling big for advice. All nothing better than black men willing to show vulnerability." Very deep. Like, no, this ain't for no podcast shit. Like I said, me and OG didn't argue like cats and dogs, and that shit really don't mean that. We just expressing ourselves, but because of where we from, the trials and tribulations we've been through, we have a unique understanding where most people who kind of like,
Tumble and shit.
yeah, it'd be fisticuffs, right? And that goes for you and me. If somebody else was talking to you like that and they wasn't, like, we gonna stroll the nigga. Like, who you talking to? Like, who the fuck? Like, what's your problem? You know what I mean? But we have a very unique kinship, and I'm telling you, I'm glad that he back in my life in a major way because just having him available to get the game, to get the advice, and to be able to, ask my OG about a lot of stuff is
I just
really
basically speaking
important.
from experience, like shit that I've been through.
And that's something we need to tell the kids. If we just so happen to have kids listening, man, like I'm a grown ass man, right? I'm 43 years old. I still need advice. And the fact that I can call him and ask him for advice don't make me weak, don't make me suspect, don't make me nothing other than somebody seeking wisdom. Now, is his advice right all the time? Fuck no. Hell no. He be saying some shit. Sometimes I be like, yo, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, I'm never gonna do that, bro. I'm never I'm never going. He's like, see, you built. That's why you built you like you is. I'm built like I'm like, yeah, bro. I don't have that shit in me. I'm like, yo, I just don't have that in me. I'm not doing that. But like, it's always 100% authentic. It's always 100% like just trying to make sure I can be the best man that I can be. So if you got OGs out there who tell you, yo, it ain't worth it, put the guns down. Listen, right? If you got an OG telling you like, yo, it's a better way, ask him what that better way is. If he your OG, he gonna give you the game. He gonna tell you, or if he can't give it to you, he gonna go find it, or he gonna point you in the right direction, on how to find it. But they never gonna leave you out there, crazy. So stop thinking, for the young people, stop thinking, excuse me, that y'all know everything and y'all done seen everything or y'all know what's best. This man been on this earth 53 years, right? I've been on the earth 43 years. You think that 10 years don't mean nothing, you a fool, okay? You a fool. Shout out to World P. World P gonna say family gonna argue. Summer says, see how your friendship has lasted longer than most marriages? That's where it should start. Friendship. Yeah, I super applaud that. Summer. I definitely believe that's where it should start. Is friendship. Um, we have time for one more topic. It's got to be short though. I'm kind of thinking what we can get
The
into.
in-laws. The in-laws been on hold since last week. We skipped it last week.
Oh, all right. That should be that. Yeah, that should be a good, quick, and easy one to get into. Um, but for the sake of the last conversation, 750. Okay. So, what's the question again? I just put it on the screen. Does it matter if your in-laws like you? Does it matter if your in-laws like you?
I'm gonna say no, and the reason being because you as long as your spouse like you and you do everything that you're supposed to do, for your spouse and make her happy, him or her happy, and everything with y'all is good. Outside noise shouldn't matter, and that's in-laws is outside noise.
So let me ask you a quick question. What if it makes your significant other happy if you could get along with her mom and or dad?
Yeah, but if you can, you can. But sometimes some people just have an agenda or just be on some bullshit, and you just not going to get along with them. And
Okay.
with that being said, like I'm not kissing nobody's ass to be befriending. Like if you don't like me, you can be damn sure that I'm cool with it, and I ain't got to say nothing to you.
Flight, what you think?
Yeah, I gotta say no too. It doesn't matter what they think. Like I said, it's outside noise. Our foundation is me and you, so that's where it starts and that's where it ends in our family, immediate family. Now, anything outside of that, I'm not gonna be disrespectful, and I
No,
hope your family wouldn't be disrespectful either. But if they have an agenda or they just don't like me because of multiple different reasons, then kick
fact.
rocks. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's where I'm at. So they're entitled to their opinion. Um, they may not like you because of the color of your skin. Like I said, if this is coming from somebody that was in an interracial relationship, so it could be a multitude of different things. They may not like you because the color of your goddamn. Well, I'm kind of fair skinned,
I
but
was gonna say you light, bright, damn near white. Anyway,
But they
quick
don't,
question.
they don't give you, they don't give you don't get the benefit of the doubt from them for that.
Right.
You're just a
Quick,
nice.
So, like I
quick
said,
question:
for me, I would say no.
did you get
It
along
don't
with your
matter.
in-laws?
Um, Again, going back to what you said, man, I didn't. Well, her mom passed, but I didn't get a chance to meet her dad. So
Okay, all right.
because their relationship wasn't the best, so she stayed away from him. So that didn't give me an opportunity to naturally be able to get an opportunity to meet him. So
Okay, let's get into some comments right quick. Shout out to Big Rol. He said depends on the influence they have on your mate. If they dictate the way your mate feels, then that shit ain't right.
As an adult, you shouldn't allow nobody to dictate anything. Parents or no parents, you grown. They can't dictate. They shouldn't be able to dictate how you live and how you feel. You're not a child anymore.
Raymond said it shouldn't matter, but getting along makes life so much easier. I can agree with that. Summer said it's really nice, but it took me a second to realize no matter what I did, these people were going to hate me. Now she's sweet as pie because we're divorced, and she dislikes the next chick. These people are human and they're not perfect. Mm, thanks for sharing. Tiffany Ann said depends on how both parties need to set pound. You said it depends. However, both parties need to set boundaries and always have their partner's back. Big Rol said you be surprised. Angry grown men still letting their
But that,
mom
yeah, you
pick the
grown.
women that they deal with.
You grown in age, but not in life. You grown in age because there's no way you can be a grown man and your mom dictate what you're doing and who you seeing and all that. You can't be, have a grown man's mentality and be that way.
Yeah, I see it from time to time.
Yeah, you do see it, but like I said, you can't really be mature if you're going to allow that to happen. Like how you call yourself a whole grown mature man, but your parent is dictating how you live and who you see.
I'll agree. Um, I think it matters to an extent if it can if it's possible. Because for some reason, what I see in our community is black moms don't ever think any woman is good enough for their sons.
Nope.
And then um, I just don't think, and I think it goes both ways. Like as a dad, I don't think anybody's going to be ever good enough for my daughters, right? So, but I understand and I respect boundaries. Um, excuse me. My job as a dad is to make sure that my girls are equipped to handle life and relationships. I'm not going to be able to teach them everything that comes with it, like heartbreak. Nobody can teach you heartbreak.
No.
Like you just got to
It
experience
ain't
that
no
shit.
manual on how to feel when your stomach hurt, like what to do.
Yeah, Summer said it. So I watch the Hallmark Channel a lot. These folks don't meet until the wedding. um, but again, what I was trying to allude to is that if does it matter? I believe it does matter, right? To an extent. If we can get along and you can respect me, I'll respect you and we'll be cordial. If we can build a relationship, that's even better because we can do family functions and it's not awkward, it's not forced, and we can enjoy each other. But what I must absolutely insist is that we have boundaries. Okay. You're not going to be
You gotta
dictating
respect
what go on in my house. That's right. Boundaries and respect. You're not going to dictate what go on in my house. Ain't nobody gonna be Channel 6 reporting in my in the what's going on in my house every time they upset and all that.
it. Yeah.
I think it's a great situation, like Rima said, if the in-laws can get together. I mean, if you can get along with your in-laws, I think it makes for a better overall situation, especially with the holidays and all of that stuff. Real P say, remember the song "Your Mom's in My Business"? The reason me and my daughter mother didn't work, she tried to run our relationship. Jimmy said that was Somerset Drew. That was one of my favorite songs. Crystal said we just got to be mature about it. The in-laws included. Um, and I agree with you, but the in-laws like they seem to think that they're entitled to
They
have an
to
opinion.
run your shit.
Right.
Like they got the
Um,
authority to dictate what go on in your life, and I'm not having that.
Big Rol says, side note, fathers gonna treat who their sons bring home different than
Yeah,
who their daughters bring home. That is a major fact. That is a major fact. But yo, it's been a dope night. It's been a dope podcast. Yo, as always, the people tuned into the podcast are always energetic, interactive. I can't say how much I appreciate y'all. We gonna not do what we do every time because we got about 3 minutes. So facts clapping. Yo, World P. Shout out to World P. His name is Drew Ben Rich in the comments. He has a radio station called Connected 215. I mean, he has a ton of shows over there as well. I'm not sure what the plan is from now, but we got to bring him back on so he could discuss what he got going on his radio station. So shout out to World P. I definitely appreciate you tuning in, bro. I wish you nothing but success with Connected 215 Radio. I love Connected Radio. Shout out to Big Rol. This Thursday, hopefully Big Rol will be able to join us live down that punchline.
Did you
Shout out.
come out of that outfit role?
Shout out to Tiffany Ann Dennis. Tiffany, again, she's going to be one of the ladies that we have on Ladies Night when the ladies take over the Big Exclusive podcast. She says she coming down to the podcast, so you guys will get to meet Tiffany Ann in person.
I'm coming on Ladies Night with a wig and everything on.
Flight, I told you this early in the show, Flight. You let me forget that we got to give away the free tickets.
Free tickets,
and
yeah.
we forgot.
Well, you
Rose,
said go over because it's your show. Go over.
Rose said he coming down, same outfit. That's my boy right there.
I'm about to say, give it to the people on here that had the most comments. What was the young lady name?
Who had the most comments tonight?
Yeah, that was commenting. So obviously they were watching the whole show. So inbox them and see if they can come. I know it was like 2-3 females on here.
Crystal actually bought tickets to give
Well,
away.
we know not Crystal, but
right.
you know,
who we got?
what's the model? The model name or something? Her.
Rayma, real quick.
Something with an N or something.
Shout out to Angry OG talking about this shit. We can go if we want. You right about that. I was slipping. My bad.
And then the last ticket, somebody got to go live and twerk for us for the last ticket.
Oh God!
Shit.
Here we go. We dealing with classy ladies on here, bro. This ain't that type party on here.
Everybody's classy. We got some low lights. We got but we ain't gonna discriminate. That is true. You need low lights around. It balances everything out.
I'm not touching this.
Back to what I was saying. Go back to some of the okay. I come with or without. How do I purchase? Okay, give her a ticket.
Crystal, you coming? Crystal, I thought you couldn't come. I thought you wasn't gonna be able to make it. Tiff. All right, we might as well Rayma, where you at, Rayma? You want tickets? Rayma, old lady, she gonna be in the house sleep like a motherfucker. Look, she's about oops, I'm out on that. Rayma, you could do it now. I know you out. Rayma got kids, so she ain't about to do that.
What you talking about? She can do what?
Rayma twerk, nigga. Yeah.
Don't talk about it. Be about it.
No, she ain't gonna do it, bro. She got kids. Like,
go back.
Her kids follow her on social media. Crystal says she's still giving away tickets. Flight performing that night, right? Yes, he is performing. Last minute change. I might be in the building. Crystal, it'd be a pleasure. So, Rayma, are you able to come Thursday night to Punchline for the live podcast and comedy show? See, look, she got fashion show practice. I told you she just ripped New York runway. Natalie Phillips, Nat, are you available to come through? Nat was commenting a lot tonight as well.
When the last time you wasn't able to give something away to black people?
No, we can probably give it away on the page easily.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Listen.
Right now.
Oh yeah, I want to say that too, man. Shout out to my brother Sean, man. He purchased 10 tickets and he said he couldn't make it, so he specifically told me to give those 10 tickets away, man. So I appreciate him for doing what he did, purchasing those 10 tickets, and I gave them all away. I kept my word. So Sean, I know you're not on social media, but I'm gonna send you this link when I get it, and you can check this out. I greatly appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being a true friend and supporting me, even though you can't make it, and purchasing 10 tickets. He must have got some PPP money left over.
That nigga's balling. Shout out to him for balling out of control, grabbing 10 tickets. Shout out to Sean. We definitely appreciate you. Natalie Phillips, her husband Mike, they real good people, man. Like Mike and Natalie always show love. They always super support everything that I do. So as it stand, Nene said, I'm coming with or without. How do I purchase? Say, talk that shit, Nene.
Damn. Send her the flyer. I gotta send it to her. I forgot.
No, you got to send her the link to get the tickets.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. All right. We can't give them away live. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give them away on the page tonight. All right. We're gonna give them away tonight. Either be on Angry Old Head page. If you don't, can we give out your real name on here?
I ain't want it no more.
No more? All right, Silas, say less. His page.
This nigga tripping, man.
So you do it. Give him your page because I'm gonna tag you in it. I'm gonna tag
Lamont McIntosh.
Huh?
My page is under my name, Lamont McIntosh.
Flight, give him your page.
Which one? I got 5 of them.
Give them all 5.
You might be one.
Well, no, it's gonna be on Facebook because the people on Facebook gonna actually come.
Yeah, I got Instagram. 5. I got 5 pages on Facebook. But comedian is comedian top flight, Reese top flight, Tyrese top flight taking off, and I forgot the other one.
The other one was Suave.
I'm bringing Mike Shannon. Whoa. So regular old Tiff coming with regular old Mike. It's an event now. It's definitely an event now. But I will say
thank you, Rima. I saw that comment. Thank you for laughing. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'll put it back up there and tell Flight he is mad funny. I have been to a few of his shows of his. And that nigga, all right, he ain't that funny now. Come on now. That nigga
always one, boy, I tell you. It's like this podcast, all right. I mean, it ain't all that. Fucker.
I mean, it's just as much your podcast as it is mine. So that's how you feel about you then.
All right, man, I gotta go, man. I gotta get out of here because I gotta get ready to head to my show. I'm performing tonight, so I gotta get ready to go. I love y'all. I will see all y'all Thursday. We are live at the Punchline Comedy Club. Again, man, God is so awesome. He's so great. I am literally about 40 tickets away from being completely sold out. So I prayed on it. I asked God to give me a sold out show, and I think he's going to deliver. And the only way he's going to do that, if you guys come out and support what we're doing, come to the podcast, which is at 6 to 8, and then immediately following, we're doing a live comedy show that will be taped. So don't come with the side nigga. Don't come with your side bitch, because you fuck around be on TV. I'm comedian top. Comedian top flight. I love y'all, man. I'm out of here. I'm about to go bless somebody and make them laugh. Y'all be good. Peace.
All right, Flight.
He on his way to the Blue Lagoon.
Oh, the Blue Oyster.
The Blue Oyster. That's what it is. The Blue Oyster.
He got some chaps on the minute. What was the YMCA dudes?
The village people.
Village people chaps on, ass out.
So listen, you can follow me. That's at Big Exclusive on everything. We're gonna give away 4 tickets tonight. Okay, tonight. We get ready to get out of here. We get ready to end the show. OG, I'm gonna let you have the last word. So I'm gonna say what I normally say, and I'm gonna get out your way. You know what I mean?
I'll see everybody Thursday. That's all.
That's it. You see everybody Thursday.
Thursday.
Live. You gonna have your chaps on?
No, we're gonna go live from Woody's next Tuesday.
From where?
Woody's.
Yeah, I did a security job down there at one time, and this was.
I knew it.
I was working for Mainline Security. It was at the time. That's too much. We'll get into that next week. Nene, either myself or OG is going to inbox you the
link.
Yeah, send her the link so she can grab her tickets. At Big Exclusive on everything, mainly on Facebook is Shannon Big Exclusive Rentals. We're gonna give away some.
Yo, send me the link again because it's too far in my messages.
Yeah, I'll send it to you
for the tickets. It's too far back.
I'll send it to you. See, Big Rol, no, he was security there too. Oh shit, Woody. Right. I'm gonna say what I always say, Kayla, Cameron. I love you guys more than life itself.
And you did the show Woody's. That's the feed, y'all. It don't mean nothing.
I had to strip. What? What you say? What did he say?
You took the job at Woody's to feed them, and it wasn't nothing, more to it than that.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna keep it on
down, was you?
No, I didn't have to pat people down. They had me. I was by the bathroom because apparently it's an issue with dudes like being in the bathroom getting it in,
smelling like dookie.
So I whatever. Yo, okay, Kayla Cam, it's nothing I wouldn't do to feed y'all, keep y'all clothed, and but like I said, I love y'all to the moon and back.
That you had to put up with.
That's your family. The McIntoshes is family. Y'all go ahead and shit. Hopefully y'all know him the way I know him. And y'all understand, man. But that's the Big Exclusive Podcast. Man, I love y'all. Peace and blessings to everybody. I can't wait to see y'all Thursday night, September 16th. Podcast 6 to 8. 8 to 10 is the comedy show headline by my guy, Top Flight. And just like that, we are out of here.